Amy telling me to come round hers on a Valerie ting. Hashtag Murky Academy ting. You were like art and the gallery ting. Dumb boy there wanna chat about bars, wanna chat about. You're getting way too big for your boots. You're never too big for the boot. I got the big size toes on my feet. Your face ain't big for my boots. Kick up the you. Man, know that I kick up the you. Them boy there try to suck the truth. How dare you to suck the truth? Look, I'm too hot. I got money in my shoebox. I'm the man of the house when my show sold out like the brother from the Boondocks. Beat Swan on my boombox. Still meat from the stew pot. Man, I'm go sick when my tune drops. Little man, that's a hooplo, not a hoopla. What? Pronounce it right. I got magic, I'm down to die for this. I don't care, bro, I'm down. Man, stress, so I'm bound to like my slips. Wait, I'm bound to ride for flips. Real G's gonna ride around to this. Man, I got no time to write at this. I never left my 9 to 5 for this waste man thing.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. For this man, a chance to show how far he's progressed over the offseason. So many quarterbacks make huge leaps forward in their second NFL season. We'll see if he's one of them. It's the Jaguars going up against the Bills.
All right, Larry, we are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at what's now known as New Era Field here in Orchard Park. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Buffalo Bills. Hello, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. An early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet. And both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, and I don't think from what we saw down on the field before the game, there's any doubt they're ready. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. This for his running back, McCoy. And, a good hit there and knocked down hard around the 37. 12 yards that time and a Bills first down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Looking left sideline, incomplete. Patrick DeMarco, the fullback, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
When we talk with people about what we think the most important quality for an NFL quarterback to possess, what do people usually say?
Arm strength, and he showed the arm strength there.
Yeah, pretty good bullet pass he threw. But
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Yannick Ngakoue in there to get him for a loss of 5. He didn't get rid of the football there, took the sack, although that's easier said than done. He can't just chuck the thing sideways into the seats.
No, he really can't because you're not afforded total protection as a quarterback. You have to get outside of the tackle boxes as defined by the NFL, meaning wherever your tackles operate normally, get outside of that and the ball that you...
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he's forced out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And this is their third drive. Maybe the focus right now not so much on points, but getting their first down.
And when you start off a game, you don't even think that's an issue, do you? But you go a drive, a second drive, no first down, that becomes an issue. Now you got to think about, okay, what type of play calling do I have to do to get us in a spot to pick that first one up?
No, check, Patriot! No, check, Patriot!
They'll go again to McCoy. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
Again, it's McCoy. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They go play action here on first down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Charles Clay, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bills have cut it to within a score. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back. Yeah,
now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Calais Campbell in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And an alley to run. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep it.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Jags grab it. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
They make so many catches that are so tough, so acrobatic, so difficult, that often surprises me when they actually turn the ball over. You know, when the ball actually comes free. It's amazing sometimes because of what we see them do on so many different plays.
Had the catch, but couldn't control it on the contact. And now out come the Bills. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now that play was doomed right from the start.
He just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
On second down, it's McCoy. And he's got some space here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 34 yards there and a first down.
All right, I've got to be careful here, all right? He's on the plus side of 30. There may be a little gray in the beard, but that's not slowing down his speed as far as he's concerned.
What he's saying, I'm on the plus side of 30.
Well, if you're on the plus side of 30, you don't know what I'm on the plus side of. All I know is that run right there let us know there's still some life in those legs.
Absolutely, still got a lot of life left in those legs.
Now let's go. Blue line. Blue line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. They'll set up a throw, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Telvin Smith. The Bills getting set to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Malik Jackson. And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Now let's go.
They'll look to throw here. Forced out to his left. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They were able to get the stop defensively, and now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
Tell me.
that's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker board?
Yeah, those two.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. And here come the Bills. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack. And on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That good for 19 and a first down.
Really good, skillful, tough running throughout this contest. Picked up first down after first down. He's got to have a nickname, doesn't he? How about the human first down machine? I think that fits.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. They'll look to throw here on first down. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
12 yards that time and a Bills first down. That's a prime example of how tough Chris Ivory can be to bring down.
He's so good that I think that he would last very well in a boxing gym. You know, because he's going to wear you down with those types of runs all game long. And if they can't start getting him on the ground quicker and more efficiently.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. So we just witnessed touchdown number 1 for the Rook, and certainly that's a football he's going to want for the trophy case.
Yeah, this is one that you don't spike, right? This is one you don't throw to your teammate and let them celebrate. This is one you keep for yourself, take it over to the equipment staff and have them mark it up, put it away, and then you get it later on, and as you said, mount it in your trophy case. Fantastic. Hopefully the first of many.
He'll look to throw. Steps away to his under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. So tried to throw it in for 2. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll start on the ground with McCoy. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. Gun. They'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Left side here, caught by Clay. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
They go now to McCoy. He's seen a ton of action this afternoon. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
A pickup of 5 that time and a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watched that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. The Bills on third down. Just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 10. They'll drop the throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And, you know, their previous possession, they were able to move the football, but still wound up punting in the end.
You know, in 2016, Carolina had a 20-play drive that lasted over 10 minutes. And remember how it ended?
And a punt.
Yeah, I mean, how does that happen? You just don't see that happen every day.
And this one maybe not quite that bad, but still, you'd like to have a chance for points if you hold the football that long.
Agreed.
Looking to throw. Buying time to his left. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
He'll turn and give this to McCoy running right. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now a play fake here on first down. Being chased out left. And it's a fumble. And the Jags grab it. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Dancing to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
A good pickup there of 20 yards. A give to McCoy. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Now a 20th carry here for McCoy. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he's able to hold on to the football.
Here's Ivory. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did. This first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week 1. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game here, an entire season, we get into the playoffs, to the Super Bowl. I was really excited. I could barely sleep last night. I can't imagine being a player.
So for the Jags, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.
Polo to the flow though. You already know though. It's Adamville for real. You see ya, just take a photo. I'm reppin' that's on photo with a on your bro though. Cause that Jodo thought that he could rob a player for some dodo. Oh no, I'm so Allen Temple. I'm so England Mountain. I'm so Mystic Valley. And I got a couple yesterday out of Cali. And my bag from the valley bought me brand new balance. Bet I'm playing with a no American dream. Dusty roll. Man, she been riding since her daddy rode on bowl. I done in every hole telling every I ain't with my wife, but if she meet her might be a go. Rick flat flashy. Don't I look dashy? Don't I look classy? Don't act so sassy. I'm the man, boo. That's with or without you. With what your say. Show me what that.
I hear him talking reckless. I won't even stress. Just kill him softly with my press. Won't even address. They say it's lonely at the top, but this the best. Hey, don't you see me out here shining, better flex. I hear him talking reckless. I won't even stress. Just kill him softly with my press. Won't even address. They say it's lonely at the top, but this the best. And even if we die today, gon' live forever. Live forever.
Daddy pants ain't with 3 X's. Pick the X's, no X's on my chest, but all these diamonds got me blessed. Usually I don't do this. Dumb it down, go stupid. Since 17 been counting M's, my bank accounts on goofy. Gave up. Now who know what the truth is? Chicago full of my garage is full of hoops. Got that southern drawl and all that. My like ball bags. The South got something to say, and all y'all can't get y'all ball back. If I ain't a hot boy, then what do you call sex? Daddy fat, y'all never ball back. Like clocks in the wintertime, we stay eating like it's dinner time. Been feasting and feast big, but it ain't no rhyme. We don't know the meaning of drought, cause we keep it so wet, boy, I swear now it's been a while. Just speaking in general, boy, there is no formidable opponent or at that bone it. Never step on it. When you wanna mind the kind of give it hope when they down and out. Dig a hole so deep, ain't no climbing out.
Yeah. I hear him talking reckless. I won't even stress. Just kill him softly with my press. Won't even address. They say it's lonely at the top, but just the best. Don't you see me out here shining, better flex. I hear him talking reckless. I won't even stress. Just kill him softly with my press. Won't even address. They say it's lonely at the top, this the best. And even if we die today, don't live forever. Live forever.
Yo, listen, just like I told Coco, my vision is you already know though. So go slow, back my logo, for show, Coco, get down on the. Yo, listen, just like I told Coco, my vision is you already know though. So go slow, back my logo, for show, Coco, now get down on that.
Yeah. That's what I'm feeling.
Fellas, we've got to have a great practice today. There's no other option. We've got 17 weeks, we strap it up and we get better each week. This is one of those times you got to take advantage of it, all right? So let's get at it.
Now let's go! 3-19!
You know what, man? That was pretty dang good. And you know what's really scary? It gets me even more excited. We're only scratching the surface of our potential. This team has so much talent. So just keep pushing, and we're going to get to that next level.
I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. And this man comes into the game off the toughest of losses, when he played out of this world but still can lead his team to the win. If he has as many yards this week as he had in the last, I can't imagine they'll lose again. It's the Bills going up against the Titans.
Thank you, Larry. We welcome everyone to the Music City, just a stone's throw from the Country Music Hall of Fame. We are at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Buffalo Bills and the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0. Meanwhile, for the visiting Bills, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile. NFL scoreboard, an update from up in Seattle. And the 49ers are out to the early lead. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Steps away to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. They'll run the option right here on first down. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be second and a couple.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Derek Morgan in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
How about you get your ass on this game
and we'll see who sucks.
Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they got to finish plays, too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. And he'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Great change up there.
I know you can hear.
Got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside. Make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route the big way.
They go back to the ground with McCoy. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
With your 6th-round pick, not many expect them to jump right in and contribute, but he's done a pretty nice job.
As a 6th-round pick, you'll come in and just work harder. That's part of what goes into it because you want to prove you should have been picked higher. But we've seen 6th-round picks come in and play very well in this league. He will have the same opportunity.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well.
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And he can't get rid of it.
Yeah, okay, I suck. You right.
Well, you lucky I don't play you at 19, nigga. I was gonna light your ass up, boy.
Hey, is that what you think? Cause that ain't fucking happening.
I can't wait to play Hayes, as usual.
Shit, man, I'm about to be dominating the AFC.
I'll be playing Hayes as usual.
I'm about to put 60 on that bitch tomorrow. I'm about to buy the whole fucking thing and get it when it comes out.
Alright.
Get me a new phone too tomorrow.
I can't wait to get 2K. I'm more excited for 2K19 than I am Madden, though. I ain't gonna face it.
I can't wait.
I'm about to lick you in your mouth.
I so hope I can go to that nigga's hood concert.
Because motherfuckers is nice.
Oh, let's go McCoy. Let's go McCoy. McCoy, you still got it, bro. You still got that shit.
Yo.
What's up?
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Alright, cool. Man, I'm really more excited for 2K than I am Madden, though.
I'm kind of pumped for Madden. Everybody says it's a lot better.
Man, it looked the same as 18.
Yeah, well, you gotta actually look at the shit, man. You really gotta look at the shit.
Like, if that's the case, nigga, no.
You gotta look at these details, bro. The helmets look a lot better.
Wow, a helmet.
It's a small things, bro. Damn, overthrew his ass. I can't wait for Ace Hood, bro. That's the one thing I'm waiting for.
$25 a ticket, nigga.
And I'm going, bro. House of Blues, boy.
You gonna take that girl who friend zoned you?
Hell no. I'm taking her though, with me tomorrow if she wants to go get my pay card and take her out to lunch. No, the other one fucking blocks me. She's like, I can't be friends with somebody that I'm in a relationship. You said, she's like, cause she asked me for advice about her fucking boyfriend who just sits there literally all day and plays the game, does nothing else. This was before.
Hey, that's what the fuck at least I sell a little weed.
This was before I was even getting considered for a second job at Walmart. And
oh, they really looking at it?
What?
Your Walmart joint?
Yeah, I'm waiting for. I got interviewed, bro. She wants to hire me, but because I was let go, fired, or whatever you want to call it, it's now up to the store manager. I'm waiting to hear back on what Jackie says, because it comes down to Jackie. She says, yeah, I'm about to be making bank. Dead ass, I'm about to be making bank. $11 an hour at Walmart, $10 at the Brown Stadium, $600 every 2 weeks at Walmart for damn sure.
Right.
So it's a wrap, bro.
I feel it. Get that money, nigga. You supposed to.
Fucking interception. What the? Why the fuck did I sign with the bum ass Bills? What the fuck?
That's what it's there. That's what it's there for.
Yeah, but no.
Bro, that's what it's made for.
This fucking girl, bro. She fucking. We were like, I guess we were best friends, and then she asked me advice about her fucking dude. I'm like, why'd you even take him back? And then I was like, I expressed feelings and shit, and I was being 100 with her. And then all of a sudden, then we been getting into fights, and then fucking, she blocked me. She said she can't be friends with someone that's got feelings for her. And she's like, I was, I guess, trying to push her out of a relationship with him for me to be.
Well, she shouldn't, man. She fucked up by even coming to you for advice.
I'm like, you know what? Then you know what? This is what I said in my post on Facebook. Do not come to me about complaining about your boyfriends. I don't want to hear it no fucking more. Hell no. And then Ari, the other one that friend zoned me, man, the one that I'm actually really in love with. She's like, I know you got. This was like, what was it today? Yesterday. She's like, I know you got feelings for me for real, but I'm just in love with my ex and an asshole. And, cause he hurt her so fucking bad, but she's in love with him. She's like, I don't want to hurt you or anything, and we're just better off friends. I'm like, to myself, man, damn, bro, what is with it? Bro, I know I'm not fucking friend zone, man. I know I'm more than a friend zone fucking type shit.
You see, sometimes you gotta, bro. Sometimes you gotta, like, I don't know.
Fuck, I'm restarting this.
They used to, man. It used to be chicks that used to try to pull that shit with me back then. But then, nigga, I came up, nigga. When they see you come down with that money,
oh,
they see
yeah,
you with that whip.
Oh, fuck, bro. If I'm telling you this right, the come up is starting to fucking come up, man, for real. I'm telling you this right fucking now. If these fucking people, if that girl fucking unblocks me when she finds out I'm making bank, no, bro, I'm done. I proved my point to people. I know people are gonna start coming around when I have money.
You go, exactly. That's how the game go, bro. That's how the game goes, man. That's just how it goes.
Dropping $60 on fucking Maddie. If Ari goes with me tomorrow, I'm buying her lunch. Shit, man, I'm shit. I'll probably be in Cleveland for a few hours tomorrow, downtown, literally downtown. It's like, I just know the shit's for real, man. God's good now. God's looking out. Patient with how things were going, and now shit's looking up.
Man, this shit crazy, yo.
So what, you playing 2K?
Man, yeah, getting ready for fucking 19.
Man, I had to get this fucking shit done. I'm gonna see if I made me a creative player, see if I can actually lead him somewhere. Made this dude from the Last Chance U show. Shit, I hope he's in the fucking game for next Madden. This dude I'm using, John Franklin the third. Man, he was a decent quarterback at Florida State. What about it until he fucking didn't get into fights?
Niggas like to fight.
Shit, there's so many fucking Florida State players, man, that are getting into fights.
Man, them down south niggas is wild.
Shit, Jameis Winston, man. I think that motherfucker was probably the strangest shit.
Man, they just got it out for his ass.
They really do. I mean, when you steal crab legs, bro, and fuck with women, I mean, what do you expect? I think the
stranger... You over here grabbing on bitches and shit.
No, Cam Newton was stealing laptops when he was down in Florida. That shit was weird, too. Shit, when he was behind Tim Tebow on the depth chart, dude was stealing laptops.
Shit, Cam ain't give a fuck.
He don't give a fuck at all. That's his fucking issue. He really don't give a fuck.
He don't get no fucks.
I'm fucking pissed we don't get to play Jameis Winston. We played the Buccaneers week 3.
That's gonna be a good ass game.
Yeah, probably. But it would have been if Jameis Winston did it. And now it's just gonna be a fucking easy ass fucking W. I mean, Mike Evans is gonna ball out, but he's got no quarterback.
He almost everybody.
I'm telling you, Steelers can easily go 14-2. I'm not even gonna fuck. I think the only issues, maybe 13-3. The Browns, one of the Browns games is gonna be an issue. The Saints.
They can lose to Atlanta.
Not really. I don't see it happening.
They could lose to Atlanta. They could lose to Atlanta or the Saints.
Saints, I know for damn sure, maybe the Falcons and the Patriots, and one of the Browns games. So 13-3.
And the Jags.
No,
y'all lose to the Jags.
No.
Yeah, y'all lose to the Jags, nigga. Shut up.
No, we had the Jags numbered in the second game. No.
Hold your L.
No. Fuck the Jags. We got their fucking number this year. Fuck them. I'll be seeing y'all in December. I think that's when we play. December or November. One of the fucking two.
Yeah, you play my AFC team in December, but you don't play my real team though.
We don't play Philly.
Them Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles, nigga, get your motherfucking mind right.
Man, we don't play the bums.
Hey, no, I can't wait to play Hayes this year. Now our rivalry really about to be even worse. Because we both got our real teams.
Shit, I'm in like 3 or 4 fucking leagues, bro. I'm one with the Saints, one with the Seahawks, and mine with ours with the Steelers.
I'm only playing our shit because I'm gonna be in so many games. I'm playing that our shit only. I'm playing 2K, I'm playing Madden, I'm playing
I'ma definitely make sure I have time for these bitches.
I'ma still be playing MLB.
I gotta play that again.
Then they got that game Shenmue, I'm gonna be playing that when it come out. And Call of Duty.
I don't know, man. I'm hearing it's not that good.
Well, I got the beta to see what the fuck is up with it.
Is it downloaded
But if
yet?
it's all... No, not yet.
When'd you download it?
If it's trash, just started it.
Damn. Well, you'll be playing
Because
it.
what I did was, I pre-ordered it and I took my pre-order off. You still get the... Once you get the code, it's a wrap.
Damn, Malcolm Butler intercepted that bitch.
So if I don't like the game, then that's just it. I'll just go get Battlefield.
Battlefield's supposed to be good?
Toothless. Battlefield at least has a story mode and multiplayer.
Yeah, there ain't no story mode in Call of Duty.
That's my thing, like Battlefield, the more complete game.
I mean, they took it out this year, but they're probably gonna bring it back for next year. Or whenever the fuck they want to make another one. They have multiple
there's been years I have not bought Call of Duty, and this might be one of them. Shit, Black Ops 3 will still be playing.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be the one that's still popping. It's never gonna change. Damn, we do not have still...
Matter of fact, baby, you wanna play some Black Ops? Come on. Yeah, Black Ops 3 still gonna be smacking. Like Black Ops 3 been smacking 2 years in a row. Well, 3 years in a row. Cause Black Ops 3 came out in 2015. And then another thing, nigga, y'all released fucking Call of Duty early, nigga, this time. Call of Duty ain't supposed to come out till November.
When is it coming out?
October 12th.
Man, they only released
The same day as Red Dead Redemption 2.
Come on, man, catch that motherfucking ball. You fucking bums. That's why y'all fucking lost in the fucking playoffs. You fucking bums. Fucking Browns wouldn't even offer me a fucking contract. That's fucking sad.
Browns about to suck this year too.
Nah, no, I don't think so. I'm telling you, they are 9-7 or an 8-18 playoff team. Ravens trash. The Bengals are trash.
Yeah, the Bengals even trash.
Bengals are fucking trash. Ravens, they're just inconsistent. Ravens need to find their fucking rhythm on offense. Defense is okay.
Then y'all trash.
Steelers is winning the fucking division. They win it fucking every year.
Then y'all trash.
Who's trash? Not
y'all
Pittsburgh.
Steelers.
Hell no.
Yes, Pittsburgh. Y'all trash.
Okay. At least we win the division. We get to the playoffs. I know we were a 1-0.
And y'all gonna lose to Tom Brady in there.
Fuck Tom Brady. Fucking cheater.
Y'all gotta make it, man. Fuck all that. You gotta make it to Brady in there.
Yeah, we would have if Mike Tomlin would have trusted our defense. Fucking dumb.
Y'all niggas blew it.
All because he wanted to go for that onside kick.
And y'all lost to them Jacksonville
because of Mike Tomlin.
Y'all lost. Y'all wasn't gonna beat Brady and them, no way.
Yeah, we could have. We really should have. We should have beat them in regular season. We would have had their damn number. That was a win for us.
Y'all was not gonna beat Brady now.
We would have in the regular season. How you gonna rule that fucking? That's a touchdown after the fucking fact. It was after the fucking Super Bowl. Oh wait, because you know what? The refs gave you that fucking win. Because you know what? That shouldn't have been a touchdown. That Philly touchdown should not have been a touchdown. Just because they didn't give it to us. But they didn't want to seem unfair to the Patriots.
Hey, don't do my niggas.
They just didn't want that to...
Whole different set of refs. Whole different set of refs. Don't even do that. My niggas got that fair and square.
Hell no.
Okay, and then when we go 2P, don't say shit.
2P? Fucking... When Carson Wentz breaks his leg again, and Nick Foles is garbage, okay.
And Big Dick, and when Big Dick Daddy Nick pulls his shit out, it shows you motherfuckers what's up.
Is that what you call him too?
Hey, he showed his dick in that Super Bowl, didn't he?
Suspect, man. I knew it.
He pretty much did and won that son, bitch. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm not denying it.
That's all I'm saying. He showed his ass. So it is what it is. It is what it is.
Motherfucking Buffalo.
Motherfucking Buffalo, nigga. Fuck a hairy Buffalo.
Should have stayed in Cincinnati. But I wasn't gonna be a starter for a while. Damn.
Hurry up and download this of my shit, huh?
I wish I could watch football.
This shit ain't even doing this shit. Loading this shit.
Oh, so my dude Adam gave me a way to fucking see about fucking football and shit. There's this website, man. Like this website, Vader streamers or whatever, pay $20 a month, bruh, and you can fucking.
So what? It's like cable.
Yeah, but it's over 1,300 channels. You pay $20 a month, all sports channels, all pay-per-views, every fucking thing, man.
Shit, you can get a Fire Stick for all that.
Yeah, yeah. It's an app on the Fire Stick, but you can I can use it on the dude off the PlayStation. Cause I'm not gonna spend $45. Oh, let's go Chris Ivory, baby.
Yeah, that's just a fucking waste of fucking money.
Yeah, well, I mean, you gotta go through the browser. You don't have to pay. See, for PlayStation 4, you would have to do it off the browser, but it's better than spending $45 with the fucking app or the Fire thing.
Hayes is a cool kid. He uses his PS4 for music now. Hayes ain't playing the game until 19 come out.
Yeah, I feel him. I'm just getting it. The only reason I'm fucking playing it is because I went to GameStop and fucking got a new copy. So I'm definitely using what the fuck I would have wasted my time.
Trade that bitch in towards your 19.
There's no need to. I'm putting the whole fucking 60 down on the bitch. If I knew I wasn't gonna have much, then yeah, I would've. But shit, I know I'm gonna have the fucking money for it.
Alright, big baller.
I am a big fucking baller. Shit. I got the money now.
They done gave the wrong nigga money.
They really did.
This nigga talking about. This nigga talking about you. And I'm like, they done gave the wrong nigga money. He's like, they really did.
They really fucking did. Giving me 2 jobs. It's coming to my...
Watch out, now they done gave the wrong nigga money. Hey, I can't knock it, nigga. You know, nigga, I don't play hate. I congratulate, nigga. You know that. Come on, get your controller. Bang. Get your fucking controller so we can play Call of Duty.
Damn, 331 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Fucking try to stop me down, bro. 34-17.
No, I won't play with you.
Let's go.
Come on.
Damn it, bro. You're supposed to catch that bitch. Hey, man, you seen that video from training camp, the Panthers? That fucking hit?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Everybody's like that, man. I'm like, you know what? Y'all fucking pussies, because if you can't take a hit like that, then you wouldn't have lasted back then.
Nigga, somebody else gonna hit you on the fit. Nigga, the other team gonna hit you like that.
I'm like, okay, you know what? I bet y'all weren't saying the fucking same shit when Juju knocked the fuck out of Perfect. No, damn well they weren't fucking saying. Oh, yeah.
They love that shit.
Yeah, but it's different because it's training camp. What the fuck does it fucking matter? It's fucking football.
You trying to make that team.
He's a fucking... That was a rookie, bro. These rookies making those hits like that, bro. I swear.
He crushed his ass. You heard that nigga Fun Chest in the back? I told your dumb ass.
He said he called that rookie a bitch for that. But I'm like, what the fuck?
What, for hitting him like that?
Yeah, he called the rookie a bitch.
What, that's why he hit him like that?
No, I don't know why. It really, if you really looked at it, it really wasn't a hit. It was a collision. It was a fucking accident if you look at it. Dude didn't even see him. The other dude wasn't even, he just was going way too fast with it. And they ran into each other.
Got his ass lit up.
So, but you know what? Dude wasn't defenseless because he had the ball. He should just turn around. He never turned around.
Watch the field.
Motherfucker, I'm quitting, bro. I'm quitting this fucking bitch and playing this shit again.